One, two, buckle my shoe.
Daddy, are you gonna work? Come home soon, okay?
My 5-year-old daughter smiled at me as I put my shoes on and headed to work. I hugged her and I kissed her on her forehead, promising that I'd see her soon. If I didn't have to pay the bills, I'd have loved to just stay home with her. After the death of my wife, the only thing that kept me going was my daughter. I don't know what I would do if I lost her too.
3, 4, shut the door.
Gone. Missing. Found dead. I couldn't believe it. I didn't want to believe it when the police came knocking at my door, breaking the tragic news to me. I slammed the door shut, denying the truth. She couldn't be dead. She was so young. Too young. Still so full of life. How sick in the head could you be to murder a child?
5, 6, pick up sticks.
Sharpen sticks. I sharpen them myself, one by one, making sure that each stick is perfectly pointed. They didn't seem to appreciate it as much as I did, though, screaming and begging as the sticks pierced their skin and flesh.
Please! No!
It's a bloody mess. It wasn't enough to kill them, I made sure of it. After all, I still needed them alive for the next part.
7, 8, lay them straight.
I laid them all in a row on a pile of sticks, all 5 of them. They seemed terrified, knowing what's coming next. I poured gasoline on them and I threw a lit matchstick.
No, please! Let's not!
The fire caught onto them so quickly. Screams of agony echoed through the air as their bodies withered in pain. They begged for mercy, their bodies burning to ashes. It reeked of burnt flesh, yet it smelled like sweet revenge to me. They deserved it, those cultist fuckers. They never showed any mercy when they did the same thing to my wife and daughter, nor to any of those women in my neighborhood they kidnapped. All for the sake of their twisted cult ritual. Well, I guess they aren't so happy now that the sacrifice is them, huh? I know there are more of them out there, and I can't let them ruin someone else's family like they ruined mine.
9, 10, begin again.
Side effects may include: it was past 3 a.m. I couldn't sleep. I was sitting on the couch in my living room, the TV passively playing in the background, waiting for even the slightest wave of exhaustion to hit me. I had to be up at 7, yet no matter how hard I tried, sleep never came. My eyes were closed, trying to find a comfortable thought to drift off to, when I heard an ad on my TV.
Are you struggling with insomnia?
Something about that simple phrase caught my attention, and I bolted straight up, staring at the television.
If you're tired of agonizing sleepless nights, try Periazepam.
Even though I knew this was just a generic sleep aid commercial, it felt strangely targeted to me.
Side effects may include paranoia.
What if it actually was targeting me? The screen showed a man making coffee, but it felt like he was actually watching me.
Headaches.
Seeing the man on the screen hurt now. His stare felt like it was burning my brain. I closed my eyes, which soothed the pain a little bit.
Disorientation.
The darkness felt like it was consuming me. I was dizzy and nauseous, and I wanted to open my eyes, but I didn't even know if I could.
Auditory hallucinations.
The man was now whispering my name, over and over. I wish he would stop. I wanted to tear out my eardrums, anything, for a moment of silence.
And memory loss.
I just needed to sleep. That was the problem. I managed to open my eyes and stumble into my kitchen. I'm about to grab a bottle off the shelf, but find it's already on the counter. I pour out 2 pills and go grab myself a glass of water to swallow them with, but there's a glass already there, still half full. Strange as it is, I take my pills. I manage to make it back to my couch and try to wait for the pills to kick in. The now half-empty bottle of precarious still sits on my counter. It's past 4 a.m., and I can't sleep. I hear an ad on the TV that makes me sit straight up.
Are you struggling with insomnia?
I have an exam on Thursday. I've been studying for 2 hours straight. I have an exam on Thursday. I've done the math, and I need to get at least an 85 on this exam to boost my total mark up to 80%. I have to get most of my studying done tonight because I have work tomorrow. I'm a barista. The job isn't too bad. I like my coworkers. My manager can be a bit harsh sometimes, and I wish I was paid a little bit more, but still, there's worse jobs that I could be working. I think I deserve a break. When I close my laptop and I pick up my phone, I leave it on the other side of my room when I study. It just helps me focus better. My mom has texted me. She's asked me if I've seen the news about France. She's worried because she still has friends and family there. I haven't heard the news. I open up Instagram to see what she's talking about. It's at the top of my feed. The Prime Minister of France has announced that the country's full military power will go towards stopping the flesh creatures. They're very concerned, seeing as the creatures recently took control of Toulouse. Apparently 11 million people across Europe and Asia have already been killed, and the number increases faster every day. I sigh. I knew bioengineering a new breed of humans was a bad idea. I even signed a petition against it when it was proposed 6 months ago. What could people really do with night vision, higher intelligence, and an improved sense of smell anyways? It always seemed a bit dumb to me. I hope the government can fix things before they get too out of control. I'm sure everything will be fine. It's not like I can do anything about it. I put my phone down, ready to study again. I pull open my laptop and click the next series of questions. I have to finish studying tonight. I have work tomorrow. I don't like my manager. I'm worried that flesh creatures will make their way to North America. Experts say that they might be able to swim here before the end of the week. I just want an 80 on this course. I need an 85% or higher on this exam. My exam is on Thursday, and I have to get through Thursday. And then I can relax. That concludes this week's session at the Nightmare Lab. If you enjoyed this episode, click the like button and comment below. If you have your own twisted tale that you'd like narrated on our channel, submit it through the form in the description. Become a part of our sinister collective by subscribing. Be here next week for another concoction to feed the nightmare.
Are you struggling with insomnia? If you're tired of agonizing sleepless nights, try precarious. Side effects may include paranoia, headaches, disorientation, auditory hallucinations, and memory loss.